welcome to a Holy Yoga session that is going to be directed towards female athletes, more specifically field hockey. As field hockey players, you are in a low to the ground posture often, so we'll do lots of hip openers and hip strengtheners, along with loving on our spine and core and shoulders, because you're hunched over with that stick. So we'll be doing a lot of things that will help strengthen and lengthen and heal some of those areas. Before we begin, I want to just talk a second about the breath. I do have other classes taped that go deeper into proper breath work, but if you just want to start in open butterfly on your back with the soles of your feet together with your knees splayed apart and one hand on your diaphragm or your belly button area, the other can be anywhere. I like it on my heart. And just close your eyes and start to deepen the breath. And while you're doing that, the goal of diaphragmatic or breath work is it's our God-given mechanism, obviously for life, for oxygen, but also it can regulate all our body systems if we utilize proper breath work, specifically for stress and anxiety and also performance for athletes. So you really want to try to tap into diaphragmatic breathing as often as you can. And it's never perfected this side of heaven because of life and stress, and sometimes, especially when you're in high cardiac intensity, you have to use your lungs to get the oxygen to feed your muscles to do what you're asking your body to do. So as you're resting in this beginning posture, I also just want to encourage you that the theme of the music is on being still, and even though our bodies are going to be moving for the next 45 minutes to an hour, stillness can most importantly be found in the mind and in the soul, even when you're doing activity. It's a mindset of being present during whatever you're doing, and not allowing your mind and soul to get ahead of you, thinking about all your to-do lists, being present in the moment, and making the most and doing your best in that moment. So that's what the music is going to be focused on. And if you haven't, make sure you have a strap, which is just a belt, and a yoga block, and a towel. Some of those things are good ways to give yourself some help and give yourself a little props to make some of the poses more available as you practice. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Okay, so you're deepening your breath in through the nose, out through the nose and mouth.
Be still and know that the Lord is in control. Be still.
On an inhale, bring your knees together, pressing the lower back into the mat. Bringing the knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around your knees, deeply pulling them into your chest. Now take another deep inhale and then extend the legs out and the arms out overhead. And then pull them in. So we'll take this to breath and movement. So inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. One more time. Keep those legs in. Relaxing the head. Taking the legs straight up, feet on the ceiling. So this is legs up the wall. This is one of the most important to do as often as you can. You want your heels over your hips if that's available to you. You want your whole back all the way down to the sacrum to press into the mat. You don't want to lift the sit bones off. If your knees are bent, that's very normal. That's just the tightness of your hamstrings. So keep the knees bent in order to keep the spine on the mat. So now you want to really flex the toes. I'll demonstrate the strap or belt. So you would put it right under the ball of your feet. And you would still be deeply breathing in and out, but curling the toes towards your forehead. Now we're just gonna let our heels touch, and we're standing like Mary Poppins, and then we're gonna tap the big toes. So slowly rotating in the hip socket, deeply using your breath, and with all yoga postures, you want to try to be as slow and purposeful, like you're going through quicksand. Because when you speed up the posture, you're using momentum, not as much of the muscle. Very nice. Finding some stillness, curling your toes towards your forehead. Very nice. Bringing the knees in, we're going to do the massaging rock and roll. Crown of the head to the sit bones, and then meet me up in simple seat. So we're just going to crisscross applesauce to start. Taking those shoulders up, back, and down. Crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. On a nice big inhale, bring those arms up overhead and blow it out. One more time up. Wrap the fingers around and exhale the hands in front of the heart. You'll feel your shoulder blades pull apart. Great place to just shut your eyes, take away that visual stimulation, and focus on your breath. Very nice. Inhale the arms back up overhead, drop the shoulders. We're gonna flip the palms outward now, just rotating the shoulders in the socket, and then exhale in front of the heart again. Close the eyes, work on the breath. Very nice. Inhale up, exhale the arms, keep the left hand down, right arm comes up and over, keeping both sit bones pressed into the mat. We're gonna inhale, rainbow up and over, right hand supports, left arm comes up and over. Very nice. Exhale that left hand, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. All right, so we're gonna take a wrap, an eagle wrap with the arms. So the right arm is gonna go underneath, the left goes in top. So you can take a single wrap, which would be the palms behind, or a double wrap. So this is, I'll turn sideways. This is gonna open up underneath your shoulder blades. So lift on an inhale and lower on an exhale. So breath and movement. Really good for all the stress and tension that hides under those shoulder blades. So again, trying to be slow and purposeful with the movement. Very nice. Find some stillness, shoulder height. See if you can't take the hands away from your face. Stop when your body tells you to, and then bring them forward. Breath and movement, listening to your body. Last time. Back. Very nice. Just unwrap. Now roll the shoulders forward. Maybe one more time. Very nice. We always have to do both sides. So left arm now will go underneath. You can single wrap or double wrap. So on your breath, lift and lower. It helps to close your eyes so that you can focus on that diaphragmatic breath. Still lifting and lowering. One more time up. Stop, shoulder height. Gently taking them out, being mindful of any injuries, and never pain in yoga. So if it's painful, you back off. Very nice. Shoulder height. Gently release. Frontward, roll, backward, roll. Very nice. Coming into our tabletop. So knees, under hips, top of the feet pressed into the mat. Heels of the hands under the shoulders. We'll start with a cat-cow. Again, I don't like to cue the breath with this movement so that you can maybe exaggerate each one, staying for a few rounds of breath. Very nice. Finding your way in to neutral. We're going to take that right leg out.